Next up on WTV, AB Psychology, College Week, and today's sports. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Redhawk Nation. Today is Tuesday, September 12th, and I'm Karina with today's Daily Update, brought to you by Wingspan TV. AB Psychology classes are finding new and unique ways to learn. WTV's Lexi Holding has a story. From posters to presentations, a group project is a common activity for many classes. But in AP Psychology classes, the most recent project was a class project in the halls. Wearing paper brains, teacher Tim Johannes tested their reaction time.
The project was testing our neuron speed and delivery of information to our brain and from our brain. And we did a relay with this where each kid has to squeeze the other person's shoulder, and then they squeeze the next person's shoulder, so it's testing the input and the output from it. And we talked about it in an experimental mode and how it kind of works, and it was fun.
Ditching the textbooks for an experiment in the hallway, the project was helpful for senior Cadence Fierce in learning the concept.
I would say it helped me in the sense of really just testing out our reaction time, pretty much what the purpose of it was, and also noticing like how much slower we go when we move down to our ankle versus our shoulder. Just seeing that and seeing how it incorporates into the lesson, it was really helpful and honestly just fun to do anyways.
The project not only incorporated the lesson topic, but also allowed students to think further about the experiment.
The project the experiment was interesting because it does show that it works, but also there's a lot of other variables that play into it, and it lets the kids kind of see that it's not necessarily as easy as just doing a quick experiment. You have to put more thought into it and figure out what else is wrong with it or what's right with it, and then you can refine it from there. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Karina Grokhovskaya. With homecoming next week, the deadline to purchase mums is ending soon. WTV has the details.
Cheer is holding a fundraiser where they will be selling mums and garters to wear at school and at the homecoming game on September 21st. You can order your mums and garters by scanning the QR code on screen. All orders must be completed by tomorrow in order to receive them in time for the homecoming game. Reporting for WTV, I'm Joaquin Perez.
This week is College Week, and WTV is sitting down with teachers on campus to hear about their college experience. Today, Richard Sabatier talks about Louisiana State University.
I'm Mr. Sabatier. I went to LSU and majored in biology with a concentration in secondary education. So going to LSU was great. Louisiana, we don't have a lot of big schools like there are here in Texas, so LSU is the big university in the state. So a lot of the state, like everyone supports LSU, which is pretty cool. All my friends were there, so that was really great. And the campus itself, my classes, and just it was wonderful. I really enjoyed myself. Yeah, so I actually didn't choose LSU initially. I went to Tulane University in New Orleans because my dad went there and that's what was expected of me. And then it just wasn't a good fit for me. I called up some of my friends who were at LSU and they said that they were really enjoying themselves. The classes were great. I had a bunch of friends who were also bio majors there. And it just was, I visited a few times and it just felt like it was the right fit. And I'm happy I made that change. I'd say my favorite college memory, it's got to be the football games. Football is, huge at LSU, and it was actually before I was even there when I was thinking about transferring in. I came up for the Ole Miss game, which is a huge game every year. It was a super close game. Both teams were really good that year, and we won on Odell Beckham getting a punt return touchdown, and Mike the Tiger's crowd surfing up into the student section, and I'm like, man, I got to be here. So it was great.
On today's sports, WTV's Ryan Shapiro brings you a recap on football and volleyball and a preview on tennis.
Volleyball visited Emerson on Friday for their District 10-5A opener. The Redhawks would sweep the Mavericks, winning 3-0 and getting their first district win on the season.
We are really confident with how we did, and we really think that it set the tone for our future games in district.
They'll look to get a big win tonight as they take on Heritage at 6:30 p.m. However, the Redhawks will have to get this win while thinking about their next opponent, Memorial.
We are looking at the Heritage game to get momentum for Memorial. It's not that Heritage isn't a hard game, but it's going to be really good for us to just kind of get in a groove so that when we do play Memorial, we can be on our game.
Tennis takes on Emerson today. With the Mavericks struggling, the Redhawks will look to improve to 3-1 and hopefully move up in the district rankings. The Redhawks currently sit in 4th place in the district, but with 3 top 10 teams ahead of them, the Redhawks have nothing to be upset about, as this might be one of the toughest districts in the state. The match starts at 4 p.m. at the Nest. Football took on Frisco on Friday night. The Redhawks would be unable to come away with a win, as they would lose 35-0. They'll look to improve their district record to 1-1 as they play Heritage on Thursday at 7 p.m. at Toyota. Reporting for WTV, I'm Ryan Shapiro.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. Attention all mathletes. If you are interested in participating in math competitions this year or on the math and science team in middle school, the Math UIL team might be the place for you. We will have our first meeting today in room C218. See Ms. Mummery if you have any questions. EF Tours offer students the chance to visit various places around the world with a teacher from campus. The 2025 Summer Tour is one of the most extensive ever offered and will take students on the educational tour of England, France, Switzerland, Italy, and Greece. The enrollment meeting for the Summer 2025 trip is today at 6 p.m. via Zoom. To sign up for the enrollment meeting, scan the QR code or go to the link. That's it for today's daily update. This is Karina for Wingspan TV.